Hello and good evening and welcome everybody to this webinar entitled Assisting Your Fundraising in 2015. Thank you all for attending and I hope you have a nice warm cup of tea, coffee or hot chocolate. Today, 29th of January 2015 was a very cold, sharp day, but summer is getting closer and closer every day. I won't keep you very long and hopefully you'll find this webinar very interesting and how we can assist you with your fundraising in 2015. I'll just go through a few things before we commence. If my voice is low and hard for you to hear, could you turn up the volume on your device? And hopefully that will help. We have set the volume here as high as we can. If you have a set of earphones, that will help a lot. This webinar should only take around 20 to 25 minutes. There are 4 sections to it, all very short. So if you could take any notes and write down any questions you may have, as the webinar unfolds, we can then have a question and answer session at the end of the 4th section. There is a chat box you should be able to see now where you can type your messages there and hit post. If you could all now please type in the chat box your name, what charity or organization you were from, and a Y or an N for yes or no to let me know if it's okay for me to say who is here and what charity or organization they're from. That would be great, thanks. So if you could just hit the chat box now when you get a chance. During the presentation, there will be a few polls. So when you see those polls popping up, I'd be grateful if you could vote on the polls and hit the button cast your vote, which you will see when the poll is live. I'll kick off the first poll shortly, which is simply, have you used sponsored skydives as a method of fundraising for your charity in the past? So when you see that poll pop up, you can hit the yes or no button and cast your vote. Those of you watching this webinar live, will be sent an email tomorrow with a replay of the webinar in video format through YouTube. So you will be able to look over and stop and start the video at the sections that are of most interest to you. Also during the webinar, there will be 2 very short videos. Those of you watching on a PC, the videos should play immediately. Those watching on a tablet or a phone, you will need to hit the play button to begin the videos when the videos pop up. Those of you not watching live and are watching a replay of this webinar, the videos will not play at all on your screen. If I have sent the replay webinar to you by email, then I should have included 2 separate links to the videos marked video 1 and video 2. So simply hit the appropriate video link in your email when I mention the video in the replay webinar. Hopefully we won't have any technical difficulties during this webinar, but if we do, we will persevere and continue. Okay, great there. There's a good few people after joining. Nice to see you all here, guys. Right, let's crack on then, okay? The webinar is presented by myself, Carol Carey, and for those of you who don't know me, that's me saluting back to the aircraft just after leaving, and that photograph was actually taken in Ireland only last year. I'm a tandem master since 2006. Tandem master means that I can take people, as you can see in the picture there, on tandem skydives. I have 3,000 jumps with 2,200 of them tandems. I have a 100% safety record jumping tandems, and I'm the owner and manager of skydiveforcharity.ie. Very proud to be the owner and the manager of skydiveforcharity.ie. So let's have a look at what's going to be covered in today's presentation for you. The skydiveforcharity.ie process, step by step, how easy we make it for you. Where we send our signed up fundraisers and why, very important to everybody, the fundraisers and the charities alike. The positive choices to you to maximize those fundraising in aid of your charity. We've developed a couple of choices, which we will show you. How we are going to proactively assist you by giving you the correct tools. We've really got some great stuff there for you. And then at the end, we will have different questions. So we'll throw up one of the polls very shortly. And when you see that poll popping up, it would be great if you could just vote on the poll so we can see how many people have used skydiving in the past. At skydiveforcharity.ie, we only offer tandem skydives. We, through our experience, personally I'm jumping 16 years, but through our experience, we find that tandem skydiving is absolutely the safest way to introduce anybody to skydiving. It's not for everybody, but anybody can do it. When you're with a tandem master, you are with a professional skydiver who knows how to land a parachute, and they are trained to land the parachute nice and softly. So we have no solo skydives provided to fundraisers. Again, going back through my experience of 16 years, I have seen solo skydivers who are first time, second time skydivers, inexperienced, and this is where the accidents usually happen. So in order to make sure fundraisers protection is covered and charities protection is covered, we only offer tandem skydives here at skydiveforcharity.ie. So let's crack on into the first section, the Skydive for Charity process. So again, if you could take any notes and list any questions, and we get to them at the end. So the Skydive for Charity process, we feel we've made it as comprehensive as possible for you and fundraisers. We take care of everything. So let's have a look at a quick explainer video. This video is what people see as soon as they get onto skydiveforcharity.ie. So if they're brand new and they're just looking to do a skydive in aid of any charity at all, this is the video that they see. So we'll just have a quick look at this and then we'll get back.
So you were thinking of fundraising for your favourite charity or cause? Well, here at skydiveforcharity.ie, we've made the whole process very easy and hassle-free for you. This can be you helping your charity or cause skydiving from 10,000 feet. Simply register online through our site skydiveforcharity.ie, give us your contact details and let us know what charity or cause that you wish to support. Or you can always download an application form from our site, fill it out and send it off to us. Registration is only €25 per person. We'll then send you a sponsorship pack with sponsorship cards and also register you on our site so friends and family anywhere in the world can support you online. We ask you to fundraise only €450 through your sponsorship cards and online donations. When you are then ready, we will book you or your group into the Skydive Centre, where you get to have an amazing experience and complete a tandem skydive at over 120 miles per hour. Yes, of course, your qualified, experienced personal tandem master instructor is supplied. So if you raise €450, then the cost of the skydive of €250 is deducted. Your chosen charity or cause receives €200 or more. How great is that? Sign up today, it's really easy. If a charity is not on our website, it does not mean you cannot fundraise in aid of them. Just let us know through the Contact Us tab on our site. Skydiveforcharity.ie to fundraise in aid of charities and causes. Our other site, jumpforsport.com, to fundraise in aid of your local GAA club or other sports clubs. We're looking forward to seeing you in the sky.
So as you can see there, we've tried to make it as easy as possible with a little bit of fun with an animated video. So we try to be as innovative as possible here at Skydive for Charity. So let's have a look at the different steps that we do for the fundraisers. Step one, there's a €25 registration fee. And the reason for that registration fee is twofold, really. Registration fee recruits serious fundraisers. That's the first thing. We at Skydive for Charity, when we started off almost 10 years ago, we were giving out sponsorship packs to whoever requested them. And a lot of people were not following through. So we set up a registration fee, and that recruited serious fundraisers. So you have more of a chance of somebody following through. Also, the registration fee, the second part of it, that's our fee. We call it a fee rather than a deposit. That's our fee for the work that we do at Skydive for Charity, and you can see more of that shortly. Step two is the sponsor pack is sent out, and the fundraiser is registered on our website to enable online fundraising. At skydiveforcharity.ie, we are the only skydive provider in the country that offers immediate online fundraising facility. This is our sponsorship card. That's a copy of our sponsorship card. So as you can see, it's very exciting there with different pictures of skydiving and parachuting. So hopefully that gets the sponsorship for the fundraiser. And the fundraiser's name will be there, and they're doing a parachute jump in aid of the name of the charity and the charity's registered number. Each sponsorship card is also individually numbered, so hopefully we can do our best to prevent any fraud, excuse me, and track each one. Fundraisers can begin fundraising immediate due to the online facility. So before they even get their sponsorship packs, they can start fundraising. They can send out messages through Facebook and emails, etc. And there are links built in with that we give them when they register. Step 4, when the fundraiser has €250 or more in their Skydive for Charity account, a skydive date can be booked. So as soon as they have the money to pay for the skydive, we can book them into the Skydive Centre. Step 5 then, Skydive for Charity officially books the fundraiser into Freefall Ireland Skydive Centre, and we'll tell you more about them in a second in section 2. And then step 6, the fundraiser transfers the balance of the sponsored funds to Skydive for Charity. And then step 7 is the final part, where Skydive for Charity produces a full file and prepares a cover letter to the charity along with the payment. The payment is sent to the charity with the file and the cover letter, and a copy of the letter is sent out to the fundraiser for transparency. We've never had a complaint here, Skydive for Charity, in our almost 8-year history, and we're very proud of that particular system. So the charity has no administration costs, no postage costs, no sponsorship card or pack costs, and no dealings direct with the Skydive Centre. We've built this system so we can take care of everything for the charity, but we do have some choices later on. The charity has no work to do and receives sponsored funds less the cost of the skydive. That is really how simple the whole thing works. So a quick recap. Registration fee is €25. Minimum sponsored target amount is €450. Cost of the skydive is €250. And the balance of the charity is €200. Or remember, it could be more, because the minimum amount we ask to be raised is 450. The maximum amount is limitless, and we do have people raising €1,000, €2,000, €3,000 for the charities. So obviously the charity gets everything above €250. We have a business software system called Mammoth, which we purchased when we began. Mammoth has been updated each year. There's different versions to come out, and we pay a license fee each year for that. It's a fantastic system. At any time, if any of you need a report on how many people are fundraising in aid of you, where they are with their money, etc., we can create a report within 3 clicks and send it to you in a PDF document. That's the Skydive for Charity process and how we work everything for you. Let's have a look at where we send your fundraisers to do the jump and why we send them there. We send them to Freefall Ireland Skydive Centre Limited, which trade as tandemskydive.ie. So you can check them out at tandemskydive.ie. They're based in Abbeyshrew Aerodrome, County Longford. Why do we send them there? They specialise only in tandem skydives. Excuse me. This means that the aircraft is operating only conducting tandem skydive operations. There are no club members, there's no solo skydivers, groups of skydivers waiting for the aircraft and taking up valued space in the aircraft. We only look after tandem skydive, so we take care of you all day long there. All the tandem masters are extremely experienced. In order to jump at tandemskydive.ie in Abbeyshrew, you have to have at least 500 tandem skydives conducted elsewhere safely. We have a 100% safety record at Abbeyshrew. No one has ever been injured in Abbeyshrew. We're very proud of that safety record. It's the only skydive centre in the country that works off a hard runway. So what do I mean by that? Well, this is our hard runway here. Having a hard runway means in Ireland it rains a lot. So as soon as it stops raining, we can more or less take off if the weather's allowing us to take off. This is the road that you would arrive at. This is the building, the welcome building. We train people in this building here, and we gear up the tandem passengers, just like this girl here, over in a hangar here. The aircraft picks us up here, so we just literally walk over here, and then the aircraft takes off. We land here, which is right beside the tarmac. This is our landing area here. So it's a short walk back onto the tarmac. So we try and keep everybody as clean as possible. They're going from tarmac to the aircraft, and then a short from the walk from grass back onto the tarmac. The hard runway is fantastic. And as I say, it's the only skydive center in the country that has the facility of a hard runway. Also, it's the only skydive center in the country that adheres to the tandem manufacturer's instruction of showing a training waiver video. As far as I know, I'm accurate with this. I could be wrong, but I have jumped in all 3 centers, and Abbeystrule seems to be the only center that has a training waiver video. This is a parachute system. This is a tandem system. The tandem system is called a Sigma. That's a micro Sigma, that one. Sigma is what the majority of skydive centers in the country use. And with all equipment, there's a handbook, and this is the Sigma Tandem Systems Owner's Manual. And as you can see here, it says, if the video machine, and this is written when there was video machines, if the video machine is out of order or the tape is lost, it is the same as the aircraft is inoperative. No one may make a tandem jump without seeing the waiver video and signing the waiver. So the guys in Free Fall Ireland Skydive Centre in Abbeystrule do everything by the book. And the book says you have to watch a waiver video. So we're very happy to send our clients, your fundraisers, to Free Fall Ireland Skydive Centre because they do everything by the book. This is a tandem harness that your fundraisers will be wearing no matter where they jump. And there's a notice on the back of the harness. And within that notice, it says you must view the waiver videotape and sign all applicable waiver agreements before jumping. So that's section 2. That's where we send your fundraisers and why we send them there, which I think you will find is very, very important. The reasons why we've chosen to do that. So let's have a look at the choices that we've developed for you. Over the last few years, money has been tight enough in the country. We won't get into the whys and the whens, but money has been tight enough, and a lot of people like to do things in a different manner. So we have created different choices that hopefully will suit you. You might have employed people within your charity. It might be fully voluntary, people who might have jobs during the day and they're trying to catch up in the evening. So hopefully we'll have something here for you. So option A is exactly what we said to you earlier on, where you let Skydive for Charity take care of everything. The charity receives full reports and payment. Option B, however, is the charity issues their own sponsor card or packs. They look after the admin and the costs within and book their fundraisers direct with Skydive for Charity. Now, obviously, there's a cost difference in those two. So let's have a look at that. Option A, costs are €25 registration fee. So we look after all the admin. And the cost of the Skydive is €250. Skydive for Charity takes care of everything. Option B, exact same product, so it's the exact same price. Cost of the Skydive is €250. The charity takes care of everything. So you guys would send out your own sponsorship packs to collect all the money, provide online fundraising if you can, or direct them to my charity or whatever it is. And when each person is €250 raised, you can book the Skydives in with us that way. Quick recap. Option A is where we do everything, and option B is where you do everything. So there are the two options. Hopefully one of those options is attractive to you. You can be in full control if you want with option B, or you can let us be in control with obviously liaising with you through our Mammoth business software system and being fully transparent with you on that one. We'll conduct a poll in a few seconds regarding which option will be best for you. Obviously, we don't have to adhere to that. That just gives us a feel of what you think is best for you. So the fourth part is the social media. So we have developed some free social media and web assistance for you. This is all free up until the end of February. So we've a lot of time. We've over 4 weeks for you to make your mind up on what you want to do. So let's have a look at what we can do for you to help you recruit fundraisers. We can give you Facebook event header graphics. We do a lot of graphic work here at Skydive for Charity, a lot of ads, etc. And the particular dimensions for the Facebook event header graphics, we've all that built into our own software, and we can give you something like this. So obviously we have a lot of very exciting photographs that we can lay our hands on because we take the photographs ourselves. We can put in your charity logo, and then we can put in the date that you would prefer to have your Skydive Challenge for 2015 on. So that something like that could go on your Facebook event. For those of you who don't have a Facebook page, I would strongly advise that you create a Facebook page for your charity or organization. It's free. It's a fantastic way of promoting what you do and getting fundraising. For those of you who may not know how to create an event, very quickly, this is our Facebook profile for Skydive for Charity, and our tagline this year is helping you to help them in 2015. At every single page, you'll see a button for offer an event. So you literally click on that and click event, and you'll be able to create an event such as here. So you put in your details there, and when you're selecting where, when you type in Abbey, you'll be given some options. So you can click Abbey Strudel Aerodrome or Tandem Skydive, because they obviously operate at Abbey Strudel Aerodrome as well. We can also give you Facebook photos with graphics, something as dramatic as this. Help us by doing this. Click for info. So we can give you that photograph, and you can build in your links through your website and through your Facebook, etc. That's myself on a fundraiser doing about 160 to 170 miles an hour there. Absolutely fantastic fun. Very safe, very controlled, super time. We can give you very exciting graphics and photographs. We can give you application forms. There's our pre-built application form. There's space for 10 people on that. We can give you as many as you want. Very easy to fill out, very easy to follow. All the options are there. We can also give you a tailored, exciting video. When I say a tailored, exciting video, the video we're going to show you now, we can completely tailor it for you. We can put in all your information, whether you want option A or option B, regarding all our information, regarding phone numbers, Facebook, website, or your phone numbers, your Facebook, your website, depending on what system you want to go for. So let's have a look at the quick video that we can do for you. So that is the video that we have created for you. Very exciting, I hope you think. And we can build all your logos and your information direct into that video. You can then use that video on your Facebook, on your event Facebook page, and on your website in order to recruit fundraisers. And of course, anything else we can do to help as well. You just need to ask us, and if we can do it, we will absolutely do it to help you. So that was very quick. We said we wouldn't keep you. All the information is there, and you will be able to see a replay of this tomorrow. It'll be sent to you by email, so you'll be able to go over it again and talk with your colleagues, etc. So what we had a look at was the Skydive for Charity process, the step-by-step and how easy it is, where your fundraisers jump and why, very important to all involved. The positive choices that we offer to you, either Skydive for Charity doing all the administration or self-admin. Free assistance with your graphics for your Facebook page and your Facebook event page, your website, and a tailored video. You won't get that anywhere else. We're really trying to help you out here. So we'll have a quick opinion poll as well regarding, let's have a look at which option appeals best to you. I was supposed to get in with that one earlier on, excuse me. So we'll do two polls. So when you see the polls popping up, if you could just take one that's most appropriate to you and cast your vote, please. Thank you. Okay, that poll is started shortly. So basically, as soon as we end the poll, we'll have some questions and answers. So I'm going to end that poll very, very shortly. There is a bit of a time lapse, about 30 seconds or so. So I'm just going to wait 30 seconds for that poll to continue. And then we'll end the poll and get straight into any questions and answers that you may have. Okay, we're just going to end the poll in 5 seconds. Okay, option one seems to be the most popular there, where Skydive for Charity takes care of everything. Remember, you can have option two as well, but that gives us some fantastic feedback on what is best for you. So I'll open it up now to questions. So if you have any questions at all, just let us know and we'll answer them as best we can. We have a question in there, what height do we jump from? We try our best to jump from 10,000 feet. It's usually between 9,000 and 10,000 feet, depending on what clearance we can get from air traffic control. But it's always above 9,000 feet anyway, which would give skydivers and doing tandems free fall for roughly between 25 and 30 seconds, which is a long time to fall into the earth. We open the parachute at 5,000 feet down. That allows us to fly under canopy for anything between 4 and 7 minutes, depending on how radical we are with the canopy. If the fundraiser wants to do lots of spins, we can do that. It just means we get down to the ground quicker. Any other questions there? We have a question there. We are based in Cork, and we know there's skydiving in Kilkenny. Do you operate in Kilkenny? Good question. We actually used to operate in Kilkenny a couple of years ago, again through Freefall Ireland Skydive Centre. But the local residents, they weren't happy with the noise, the aircraft, etc., which you can kind of understand that. And to cut a long story short, there was enforcement that was served by Kilkenny County Council, and the lads complied with that and moved to Abbeystrule. Abbeystrule Aerodrome, full permission to operate there, and that's where they operate. Kilkenny, I know, have issued a further enforcement notice on the guys operating at Kilkenny at the moment. That went to appeal on Board Planala, and on Board Planala have ruled on that. And you'll be able to see the ruling if you just do a quick search on Board Planala's website and have a look at publications. It looks like, I could be wrong, but it looks like the skydiving will be stopped there very, very shortly. Hopefully they'll be able to find somewhere else and continue. Okay, that seems to be all the questions. There's another one there. How many people can jump per day? we can facilitate between 40 and 50, depending on the time of the year. When I say the time of the year, that is because of daylight. So obviously in June, we can jump right up to about 10 o'clock in the evening. This time of the year, we can only obviously jump up to about 4 or 5 o'clock. So if you wanted a day to yourself, we would have to have commitment of 40 to 50 people, or 20 for the morning and 20 for the afternoon. So there might be another charity jumping on the same day as yourself. Okay, that's great. So let's have a look at what is the next step for you. What is your next step after watching this webinar and getting the information, which again you can reflect on later on. Literally contact us with your requirements. Very, very easy. Just give us a shout. I'll put up all the contact details now shortly. Pick a date for your Skydive 2015 event. As soon as you have a date picked, you can really focus on that and we can work together. The media package, the photos and the video, they're free for any charity that commits with us, any organization that commits with us up until the end of February 2015. After that, we're really very busy regarding sending out sponsorship packs, administrating funds that are coming in, dealing with the Skydive Centre, and actually jumping, because the Skydive for Charity, we jump as well. So if you can get your logo to us, preferably in a transparent PNG file. So if you don't know what that is, just get in touch with us and we'll let you know. We'll do our very best to switch it from whatever file you give to us to a transparent PNG. That's basically what we need for the video stuff, etc. Create your Skydive event using either option A or option B. So when you create your Skydive event for your website and your Facebook page, option A, you would have all of our details in it, so we do the work for you. Or option B will be all your details, but you can still book your fundraisers in through us. Put the event on your website and create an event page for your Facebook profile. Facebook's free. It's brilliant, really, really good. And recruit fundraisers. It really is that easy. This is all our details. So if you want to contact us at all, you have the web details there, skydiveforcharity.ie. We're actually upgrading the website at the moment. We're changing it into a more modern site, more user-friendly site. We think it's very user-friendly at the moment, but we're planning on making it even better. We're always trying to improve here at Skydive for Charity. Email address is charity skydive. I have Skydiver, excuse me. It's charity skydive. So it's not charity skydiver, that's my fault. Charity skydive at skydiveforcharity.ie. Phone number 045-895-696, and our Facebook profile is there as well. So I'll just ask, is there any more questions before we go? And then we'll let you go. Okay, I have a question here. What happens if you have a Skydive event organized, but the weather is forecast to be bad on the day? Great question. Okay, what we do here, working very closely with Freefall Ireland Skydive Centre, we monitor the weather. We've got very good at that. And modern satellites, weather systems, have a look at weather.com, and there's quite a few others as well. Really, really up to date, great stuff. We monitor them all the time. We monitor about 4 or 5 of them. We don't just take one as the definite forecast. We monitor 4 or 5 of them, and then from our own experience, if the weather's bad, we will send out an email the evening before or text the evening before and say, look, guys, the weather's bad. There's no point in traveling. We're not going to waste your day. We know some other centres you might end up driving down even if it's pouring rain or gales forecast, but there's no real point. There's no point in wasting your day and getting you upset. So basically, if the weather's bad and we know the weather's bad, we won't bring you down, okay? You can rebook in for another day. The other thing regarding when people book in, if say you have a group of 20 people and you book in the 20 people and you pay for the 20 people and they're booked in for whatever it is, June the 1st or something, okay? And we can't jump on June the 1st because of bad weather. Well, those skydives are live until June the 1st the following year. We obviously have to have a cutoff date, submitting accounts, revenue, all that kind of stuff. So the group can jump as a group if they can all get together again, or they can individually come back to us in 2s or 3s or 1 or whatever it is. But it's up to the individuals to do their jump, use the facility of their jump within 1 year. After 1 year, the jump is gone. That's being straight with you and being honest with you, okay? So we don't have that problem arising later on. At the moment, some dates are gone. Someone's asking there about the 22nd of August. The 22nd of August is gone already. The charity has that. Also, I think there's a weekend in July gone, and the June bank holiday might be gone as well. So that's basically everything in this webinar. So hopefully you found it very interesting and we can do some work in the future. So just give us a call tomorrow or have a chat with your colleagues over the weekend and get back to us early next week, and we will start making this work for you. So it just leaves me to say thanks very much to everybody who attended. I'm very impressed with the attendance. Quite a lot of people here from quite a lot of different charities. And there's one more poll. We're going to do one more poll, which is a bit risky, and that is, having attended the webinar, do you feel you'll be working with Scouting for Charity soon? So if you could just vote on that, and then we will close everything off. Hopefully none of you were caught in the snow this evening. I know I had to rush back to the office. I didn't think I was going to make it, but I did. Maybe there's a few people who couldn't attend due to the snow, but you will get this webinar delivered to your email box shortly. All right, we're going to end the poll in 5 seconds or so. Okay, really impressed with that one. Thank you very much. 100% of the people attending this evening feel they may be working with us soon. So I would see that as a success for our webinar presented to charities in Ireland. So hopefully we'll be talking to you soon. Good luck with your fundraising in 2015, whether you work with us or not. And thanks for attending.